Hey everyone, today is December 22nd, 2016, and I hope all of you are having a great day today. So, it is 3 days until Christmas, and today's Thursday, Friday, I have a half day, and then I have a 3-day weekend, which is going to be awesome. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a topic which I have first-hand experience with. But before that, let me start my car. I have to warm it up before I go to work, and let's get to that right now. Alright everyone, so my car's warming up right now, so I have a couple minutes to spare. So in this video I'm going to talk about if you can drive your sports car or high horsepowered car in the snow. I live in Illinois and I lived there for 25 years, so I have first-hand experience on driving in the snow. I've driven in the snow for 8 years now, so I know exactly how to do it, and I've always had a sports car. And hope you guys enjoyed this video today, because it'll definitely help some people out there clear the air with some things, because some YouTubers are making videos explaining how to drive in the snow when they live in areas where they don't have snow. And they even admitted, some of them, that they never even driven in the snow, but they're giving advice about it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and I have to head to work right now, and let's get to it. So instead of coffee, I'm gonna do my old morning routine. Well, you're having a great day today. So I'm on my way to work, and today's Thursday. Tomorrow I have a half day at work, and then it's Christmas on Saturday, and then I'm off on Monday, which is going to be awesome. So in this video I'm going to talk about a topic that I know really well about, and it's driving in the snow, and well, with a sports car or just any car in general. And let me show you the snow real quick. So as you can see, there is a good amount of snow on everyone's grass here, and this is snow from maybe about a week ago, 2 weeks ago now, and it's just cold enough so it stays there, which isn't bad. As long as the roads are fine, I'm okay. But when it first comes down, the snow sticks. And when it sticks, you have to know how to take the right precautions, because I'm daily driving my Mustang right now. So on YouTube, there's been a couple of YouTubers that have been giving advice about driving in the snow when they live in a place where there's absolutely no snow, and they even said, some of them, that they never driven in the snow, yet they're giving advice for it, which it is what it is. They can do the research, but for driving, honestly, for everything, it's always first-hand stuff. You have to do it hands-on, know exactly what you're talking about. So I have a 2015 Mustang GT. I'm pushing around 450 horsepower, so almost stock, and I'm driving this daily in the snow. We had 4 snowstorms so far this year that lasted a couple days each, and I was able to drive to work and back, and do my normal routine, go to the gym. I had to pick up my new exhaust in the snow and drive miles and miles, hours and hours on end. And I'm able to do this with all this horsepower and torque. And a lot of YouTubers are saying, oh, there's no way you can do it with the rear-wheel drive, you'll slide around, blah, blah, blah. And that is absolutely not true whatsoever. You can do it if you take the right precautions. So in the 8 years I've been driving in the Chicago snow, and as a lot of people know, Chicago has very, very harsh winters. And I go through all 4 seasons, but winter is always the worst, honestly. So, to be straightforward with you, I've driven 2 Mustangs. They both had about one was 350 horsepower, this one has 450 horsepower. I drove that Mustang for 4 years in the snow, and I just bought this one. It's almost been a year, and this is my first winter in the snow with this current Mustang. So, like I said, the right precautions. So, the first thing you have to know is your car. And when I say know your car, I mean know your car, as in how it drives, and test it out in the snow. Because there's a difference between driving in snow and driving in ice, and obviously driving your car when it's raining. And test it out in all three conditions. And obviously you have to take it slow. Like, my car has a good amount of torque, so I'm not gonna put half throttle or even quarter throttle down. I'm gonna ease slowly into it so I don't spin out and I slowly go out. And that's common sense. But the precautions I take for my car personally isn't too much, surprisingly. And it is a newer car, so it kind of does make sense. But all I have to do is I bought very expensive snow tires that grip the ground perfect. Because when it comes down to it, it's all about grip and not being able to spin out, especially with a rear-wheel drive car. So I get 4 snow tires, and I just use them for the winter. So I use them for a couple months a year, and they usually last to about 4 years. Then I'll get a new pair. So I'll use these, and when summer comes around, I swap them out. And those give me 100% awesome grip. I would never put it into sport mode. I only put it in snow and wet mode, which definitely does help. It's not just a gimmick for Ford to put snow and wet mode, sport plus. Snow and wet mode does make a difference, because when I was testing it out with this car, I was putting it in snow and wet mode, driving around. Like, okay, I'll put it into sport mode to see what happens. I put it into sport mode. Automatically, I was on the highway, which wasn't the best thing to do. I was only going like 30 miles an hour. I automatically started sliding to the side. Got kind of close to the median. Happened twice. I tried to test it out 2 times. And it didn't work out. So for this car, not for all cars, but for this car, snow tires and my option, snow and wet mode. They worked perfectly fine. So, like I said, you have to find what's right for your car. Now I'll explain my older Mustang and show you, kind of give you an idea of what I had to do with that car. I had to do a little bit more than what I had to do with this car. My 2007 Mustang was pushing around 300, 350 horsepower, in that range. And to give you an idea, those older cars don't have the option of snow and wet mode. It has one mode, and that car was heavily modded. It had a tune, and full bolt-ons pretty much. So it was pushing pretty good power for a car that was naturally aspirated, for a V8, and it was very well. And for that car, I got the snow tires, similar to what I do for my car now. And I had to do one extra step. The extra step was putting 2 80-pound sandbags in the trunk. And that was from testing it out, and it worked. So by putting those 2 80-pound sandbags, so 160 pounds in the back of my car, I did this for 8 years. I did that for a long time. I had this car for a while. So I put 2 80-pound sandbags in the trunk. With that, with the snow tires, made it so I was driving perfectly fine in the snow. Honestly, with that car, I felt like I was driving better than other cars that didn't have as much horsepower, that weren't rear-wheel drive. So that gives you an idea. So what you have to do is find what's best for yourself, test it out, make sure you know how your car runs, and kind of just go with the flow. Kind of take it before if you know it's gonna snow, the first day it snows, wake up early that day if you have work, drive around, make adjustments if you have to. Another huge thing that some other YouTubers were talking about was why you shouldn't drive your sports car or the car you take value in because of the salt on the ground to melt the ice. And like I said, I lived here for 25 years. I've been driving for 8 years, had sports cars for many years, and I haven't had a drop or even a bit of rust on any of my cars. Tunnel. I haven't had a bit of rust on any of my cars, even though I was driving them in the snow. Right now, for my new car, I do park in my garage, and at work I also have a garage, so that does help from staying outside all day. But when you're driving on the streets, like right now there's no salt, but on the days when it did snow or the days after it snows, the salt does stay there, and it does get underneath your car. But you have to do one simple thing to make it so your car doesn't rust out, and it's to get a car wash. And it has to be a car wash, obviously, that cleans underneath of your car. and you have to make sure it does that, which is very easy. A lot of car washes, you have a choice of doing that, and do it once a week, and that's it. That's all I do. Sometimes twice a week if it's really bad, if I can, I mean, it's just me, but honestly, I do it at least once a week. Sometimes twice a week I'll wash my car, and honestly, that's how much I usually wash it in the summer. So I do my normal routine of washing my car, and I have accumulated no rust. Let's say you have a sports car, or a car that you take a lot of pride in, and you're debating on driving it in the snow because of rusting it up, or not being able to drive it because of sliding around, and you don't have the money for an extra car to use as a beater for the winter. Take my advice, you'll be fine. I guarantee it. Get a pair of snow tires, test out your car in the snow, that's a given, adjust it accordingly. For the rust, car wash once or twice a week. But I hope you guys enjoyed this short video today. I hope this kind of gives you accurate information on your car. I mean, obviously, if you have a beater car and you don't want to take your car out at all, it's obviously your choice to do anything you want to do. I'm just giving you exactly what I want to do, because I bought this Mustang, and I value it very, very much, and I want to drive it all year round, and I do. Perfectly fine doing it, and it doesn't take that much wear and tear out of it. Obviously, miles get accumulated on it, but that's what happens with the car you buy. You buy a car to drive it. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I hope all of you have a great Christmas, great holidays, and drive safe, everyone, in the snow, especially when you're going to be doing it, because it's just the beginning of winter, and we're going to have a lot of snowstorms if you're in the areas where it snows. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'll do a couple pulls. I'm on my way to work right now. But hope you all have a great day today. I'll talk to you later, and peace out. Alright, let's get a quick pull for you guys real quick. Alright guys, have a good day today. I'll talk to you guys later.